Hello and welcome to Alchemist Whim. I am Alchemist Jen. Welcome to today. Thanks for joining me. Today's whim of the day is to talk a little bit about two patterns that I have in progress. One's a crochet pattern and one is a knitting pattern. So thanks for joining me. For the crochet pattern, got my goodies here. It is an octopus. So I've done most of the crocheting around the edges. I got all that goodness going on. It is fun and ready to stuff. So we're going to see how that is going to look. So that's what's up. So I'll just basically go in through this spot. I left one section open so that it'll be fairly easy to get in there and give it some roundage. So I've got my fancy bag of polyfill here, so squish squish, and we'll give it a go. So I'm just pulling the stitch out so it's easier to find and won't yank it out or pull it too much as I'm stuffing this. So I'm just going to go up towards the top, make lots of plasticky sounds, pull it out of the bag. Alright, and in we go. See how it feels as we start to fill it. See what it wants. Sometimes they want to be really stuffed. Sometimes they just want to be semi-stuffed. You just let the creature speak to you. So that's my take on it. Usually just, feel it out in the moment and then go there. Best to do that than get remorse on the other end. I don't know, I'm just talking. So stuff. And we're looking pretty good. Nice and tall there. I had the yarn in there for a bit, just holding the space, and it felt rounder. So this one's actually coming out a lot taller than I anticipated, so that's pretty cool. It's a nice discovery. It'll lend itself to some good places for eyes and accessories. Some octopuses end up being kind of tall on the head, so I think that looks pretty cool actually. I'm just giving everything a little squish and then pushing my fingers up in the top just to see how it all balances out. So it's a good way to make sure everything's all full and dense but not too dense. I like to have a little bit of give in there. So more stuffing. And then we'll have the bottom part rounded as well. So that'll look really cute that way. And then when it sits on its tentacles, it'll be adorable. We all like adorable little friends, right? Why not? Stuff. Bet you didn't know this is what you're going to be doing today. Watch somebody stuff an octopus. Well, it's happening. It's happening. Alright, let's see where we are. Alright, and feels pretty good. Some nice action going on there. I think that looks pretty cool. I feel like I need to move it around. I think, it's an item of play, so being able to play with it is important. And then just anticipating how it's going to close, and then maybe I might stuff a little bit more just in there, just in that inside part. Now the actual tentacles, there's no stuffing in them, so I don't want it to be too tight there. So that's good. I think that feels pretty decent. And there we are. I think we are good. And then I'll just contemplate this figure and see what kind of eyes, maybe some nice big eyes sound kind of fun. Some kind of something on the head. We'll decide how it should play out from here, but I'm very pleased with the octopus, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's very squishable, and it's a nice size. It's a good size octopus, so it's very huggable. And so that is the octopus action. So that keeps moving in that direction, and I like it a lot. I'm very pleased with it. And then I also want to talk about my knitting pattern that I'm working on. So this is a nice little scarflet that I'm working on. I've done a little hole here. I had another bit, and then I've got a little bit of, that's better. But when I did it at first, I ended up with a lot of extra string right there, yarn right there. So I have closed that gap really nicely this time. So well, the idea is that you could pull the actual scarflet through the hole here, and it'll look a little bit bigger once get a couple more rows on there. So that way it can be kind of cinched into place. It can go around your head, it can go around your neck, and then you just kind of pull it through, and then it'll kind of hold that area. So you don't need necessarily like a shawl pin or a shawl, thinking of words, but I can't right now, like a thing that would hold it in place. Thank you for running with me, even though sometimes I can't think of words. So yeah, so we've got some nice color action here. I've enjoyed how it's kind of shifted from one side, and it's kind of pooling interestingly through that. And then I found it was when I started knitting up at the top, and you can see here it's more blue on this side, so it kind of is shifting. So an interesting color pooling there. And so there is the knitted side, knitted here and then purled, and then a garter stitch on the outside, and then the back is cool as well. So of course you can wear it either direction, but that beautiful purl, the knits on the side, it's got some really great texture, and then having that spot to add an extra texture to it is fascinating as well. And I think both sides look really nice. This kind of curves, you know, towards that direction, and it looks pretty cool. So I think this is gonna look really nice. I think it's gonna be a nice width for a neck thing or a hair thing, and so I'm pretty excited about this. See how quickly I can knit it up and make sure I like it to offer, probably just as a nice little free pattern, see what people think, and then go from there. So that is what's up today. Whim of the day: knitting and crochet, doing both. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever it is, whatever time it is. Kitty's excited about my yarn here. Of course, right? He's a little string monster. And yeah, he's going after it. Yes, going after the yarn. Alrighty, so we'll see what the whim of the day is tomorrow. See where I've gone with this. If I do something else, we'll find out then. Thanks for joining me. Toodaloo. Gotta get down. Alright. Kitty's ready to play with those yarns. I can say that. Play with that yarn. Alright. Thanks. Bye.